Stanley Ntagali was born to Ernest and Molly Ntagali on 1st March 1955 in Kabale district. His journey to becoming Archbishop started in 1981 when he graduated from the Anglican Seminary of Bishop Tucker Theological College before going on to be ordained.
I had been the Assistant Secretary, then a Provincial Secretary. I worked with the late Archbishop Nkoyoyo, 2003. Then I worked with my predecessor, Archbishop Henry Rukorombi.
He would later on become the first bishop of Masindi Chitara Diocese in 2004. This appointment laid the foundation for his election as the 8th bishop of the Church of Uganda on 22nd June 2012. This gave Ntagali a much larger platform to practice his passion of preaching the gospel.
So that has been a great joy for me, to have the forum to preach in all dioceses where I have traveled, and also coordinating the projects of the church.
Whereas heading the Christian flock was his main job, there was also the business side of things. For Ntagali, this included overseeing the completion of the much-delayed church house project.
I said I was going to put #1 priority as church house. I told the church, and by God's grace, God provided. We thank Equity Bank that gave us the loan from the beginning, and by God's grace it has been completed.
The ongoing construction of the new All Saints Cathedral is another project which has been close to Ntagali's heart.
This has been by the generosity and generous contribution of the Christians. We didn't get money from outside except the contribution from His Excellency.
But Ntagali's experience in church leadership was put to test when the church started to receive liberal voices from the West. These voices wanted the province of Uganda to accept the service of gay clergy.
Especially 2003, when New Hampshire in America consecrated an openly gay bishop who said no. We are a mature church, we are independent. Church of Uganda is an independent province.
But Ntagali and his team would have none of it. By taking a stand against gay clergy in church, the province of Uganda was forced to cut links with some of the provinces from the West that had accepted this notion. The province of Uganda, along with other provinces in Africa, including Rwanda, Nigeria and Kenya, who had also rejected this notion, decided to set up their own Episcopal Conference.
That's why we have a strong organization called GAFCON, which means Global Anglican Future Conference. We want to revise and revive the church. We want to revive the Anglican Communion.
Ntagali has taken the same position on the issue of sex education in schools. For him, the idea of teaching young minds about sex is abominable.
The mind is not yet prepared to take in those ideas. There is time for everything. So the church is concerned. Let us teach our children when time is due.
But closer to home, issues of corruption, domestic violence and drug use have also taken center stage in his journey. He has hope that Archbishop-elect Stephen Kazimba, who comes after him, will be more successful.
And I thank God that he gave us a leader in the names of Archbishop-elect Stephen Kazimba. So I'll be praying for him, and I'll be supporting him in prayer and in every way possible.
With all this behind him, Ntagali is confident that he has left the church in a much better place.
I am leaving a united province, a united church, a developing church, where Christ is honored, where the gospel is preached.
The 64-year-old is ready for retirement but remains committed to serving the church.
My retirement plans, I got prepared a long time ago. I have a place where I'm going, and I have my cows. I'll be farming life, but being a servant of the Lord in the church. So I'm joining, if you like, the reserve force.
On 1st March 2020, when he closed the official retirement age of 65, Ntagali will hand over the pastoral staff to Stephen Kazimba. Joyce Nakato, NTV.